A great PC doesn't necessarily qualify to be a fantastic business PC. As a business owner or an executive, you need a business PC with a durable build, opaque security capabilities, and powerful enough to allow multitasking. With dozens of PC manufacturers putting their best foot forward, it can be atrociously difficult to choose the best business PC. In this video, we're going to look at the top 5 different categories of best business PCs in the market for 2021. All you need to do is tug that wallet, choose the one that best suits your business needs, and continue transactions with your clients. Keep watching to find out about each one. And now let's begin. In our category of best overall is the HP ProOne 600 G6 Business All-in-One Desktop. At face value, the ProOne 600 G6 may look like a regular business all-in-one desktop. At a closer look, however, you'll appreciate a cohort of specs and capabilities that makes this PC tick as a true business machine. For starters, it comes with a thin 21.5-inch display with a 1920 by 1080 resolution, which is perfect for wide spreadsheets and HD videos. Better yet, the display features an anti-glare coating, allowing it to work seamlessly in bright office environments. And if you're tired of dealing with tangled cables, the ProOne 600 features an effective cable management system, making it ideal for a front desk PC. This system is powered by a 10th gen 3.1 GHz Intel Core i5 6-core processor and 8 GB of 2666 MHz DDR4 RAM that allows you to efficiently multitask as well as quickly access frequently used files and programs. If you require more processing power, the CPU can be adjusted to 4.5 GHz using Intel's Turbo Boost technology, and the memory can be upgraded to 64 GB by using a 32 GB memory module in each of the 260-pin SO-DIMM slots. But perhaps what truly sets the ProOne 600 G6 apart from all other all-in-one desktops is that it's super easy to service. Your IT techs simply need to pop open the chassis using a pair of tabs to quickly swap and remove the DVD drive, add memory, or even swap the sled-mounted SSD. And the security features from HP work together to create an always-on, always-acting, resilient defense. From the BIOS to the browser, above and below the OS, these constantly evolving solutions help protect your PC from threats. If you're looking for a home office or workplace all-in-one PC, the HP ProOne 600 G6 has got the right utilities. It has a powerful processor, sufficient memory, and superlative graphics to handle all your office-related tasks. Still, it comes in several variants to suit your budget. In the mini PC category, our choice is the Apple M1 Chip Mac Mini Desktop. Although the Mac Mini rarely receives any major upgrades, when it does, they go way beyond the aesthetics. One of the major updates that the new Apple M1 Chip Mac received was Apple's SoC chip, which is found in the best-selling laptops such as the MacBook Pro and the MacBook Air. Beside being the first PC to sport the M1 chip, the Apple M1 Chip Mac Mini Desktop is also fitted with an 8-core CPU, 8-core GPU, 8 GB of RAM, and 256 GB of storage, making it the ideal dynamo for everyday office work, music and video editing tasks, or even a home theater system. Still, it takes up less space and it will seamlessly gel with every space you stash it. In the design department, the Mac's mini square shape and rounded edges are truly iconic, giving it a 3D aluminum appearance. At the bottom of the compact machine, you'll find a black round plastic disc, which serves as the stand for the PC, ventilation elevator, and provides IT technicians easy access to the tiny desktop. For peripheral connectivity, you get dual Thunderbolt 3 USB Type-C ports, dual USB Type-A ports, an HDMI output, a combined headphone mic jack, and a dedicated Ethernet jack. The Thunderbolt 3 ports have 40 gigabits per second transfer capacity. Not forgetting they support the upcoming USB 4 signals at 10 gigabits per second. As for the display connectivity, the Mac Mini supports one Thunderbolt and one HDMI display, with the HDMI port supporting up to 4K native resolution and a 60 Hz refresh rate. Before we continue, if this is the first time you're visiting our channel, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon to receive notifications of our upcoming videos. Our top choice for the best desktop PC is the HP Pro 600 G6 series. Make your office clutter-free and increase your productivity with the ProDesk's 600 GC miniature design and robust performance. Boasting a 3.1 GHz Intel Core i5 6-core processor, 8 GB of RAM, 256 GB of SSD storage, and integrated Intel UHD Graphics 630, this powerful computer delivers optimal performance whether you're working with your business applications or even supporting multiple monitor workstations. Better yet, you can connect multiple peripherals via a wide array of USB inputs, including a total of 5 USB 3.1 Gen 1 and Gen 2 Type A ports, and for less demanding devices, you can use the dual USB 2.0 Type A ports. For online connectivity and workflow, there's a Gigabit Ethernet controller. Store important software programs in the PC's built-in slim DVD drive, as well as enjoy the perks that come with pre-installed Windows 10 Pro, such as enhanced security features, wider program compatibility, and remote desktop access. The ProDesk 600 G6 is one of the few PCs that offer unmatched level of customization by allowing you to tweak certain parameters, including increasing the memory size up to 128 gigs, installing a graphics card using the PCI Express 16 slot, expanding sound capabilities, or a networking utility with the PCI Express slot. For even faster, seamless performance, you have the freedom to swap the internal M2 NVMe SSD drive and replace it with a higher capacity version. In our next category is the best business laptop, and the winner here is the HP Elite Dragonfly Convertible. Just like the other HD laptops, the Elite main design goals are usual suspects for premium business computing, including portability, improved performance, practical design, and opaque security capabilities. This time, however, HP has gone further to deck the laptop in a custom Dragonfly blue color, which utilizes sustainable materials. Thanks to the magnesium chassis, it's extremely light too. The Dragonfly comes at just 2.2 pounds to start with, though it will be a bit heavier if you go for the optional larger battery. The laptop has a small footprint too, measuring just under 12 inches wide and just over a half-inch thick. HP manages to do this by a display with obnoxiously thin bezels, resulting in 86% screen-to-body ratio. We've definitely seen thinner bezels out there, but this is a 2-in-1 laptop, so we're suitably impressed. As a bonus, the oleophobic coating keeps the laptop looking fresh no matter how many fingerprints or stains make their way onto the chassis. It's super easy to just wipe it clean without having to wrestle with a bunch of chemicals. Because this is a professional-oriented device, ports are super important. On the right side of the laptop, you get an HDMI, 3.5mm audio, and 2 Thunderbolt 3 ports, either of which can be used for charging. Over on the left, you'll find a solitary USB 3.1 Type A port, the power button, and a nano SIM slot. You can find the Dragonfly with 1000 nit and 1080p display with sheer view, or opt for a 550 nit with 4K display. And we're sure both of these will look absolutely phenomenal. Because the HP Elite Dragonfly is packed with the 8th generation Whiskey Lake processor with vPro, it's not the fastest Ultrabook out there, but it's not exactly far behind either. We could go on at length about the lack of serious improvement generation on generation with Intel's processor, but the fact is that this laptop is more than fast enough for everything you'd reasonably throw at it. It deserves a shout out too for the battery life, which is excellent. We put this through a 12-hour workday and it still had juice left at the end. It's not the sort of laptop that's going to have you hunting for a power brick halfway through the afternoon, and if you're not on it all the time, it'll last you well into 2 or 3 days. Overall though, the Elite Dragonfly is an excellent business laptop. The industrial design gives it an elegant, robust look, the screen display is excellent, and there's a good selection of ports. Last but not least, in the best budget desktop is the Dell OptiPlex Intel Core i5 desktop. Although the OptiPlex may appear like any other Dell desktop in an office setting, it's not. It's fitted with the Intel 4th generation Core i5 processor, Intel HD graphics 4600, 8 gigabits of RAM, and a 256 gig SSD, all of which can make a huge difference when preparing a media release or even calculating a 30,000 cell spreadsheet. Unlike regular desktops, the OptiPlex comes with a small form factor case, making it ideal for organizations operating in offices with limited space. Measuring in at 11.5 by 3.5 by 11.5 inches, this desktop weighs 13 pounds, and the Dell OptiPlex will fit in most modern workspace desktops as well as blend with different office settings. But perhaps what you'll love most about the Dell OptiPlex is that it comes with pre-installed drivers and Windows 10 Pro, which helps save on cost. But that's really not the best part. It doesn't come with an overwhelming number of preloaded bloatware on the SSD, thankfully letting it deliver faster performance. Connectivity comes to the dual USB 3.1 Type-A Gen 1 ports, 2 USB 2.0, and a headphone jack, all of which are located on the front side. Around the back, you'll also find an additional I/O port, including dual USB 3.1 Type-A Gen 1 ports, dual USB 2.0 Type-C ports, a display port, audio port, and HDMI. For internet connections, an Ethernet port is available, although the built-in Wi-Fi is missing. Well, that brings us to the end of our top 5 business desktops and laptops on the market. If you found a machine in our list that meets your business computing needs, check out the links in the description box to catch it at a discounted price. We always look forward to seeing your suggestions and comments, so if there's a product you have in mind that you'd love to see us review, let us know in the comments section and our research team will be happy to give you the best review possible. Also, stay up to date with our latest videos by tapping the red bell icon and become part of our growing community by subscribing to our channel. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time right here at the ReviewTube channel.